frustrated, you get angry, and you sometimes lash out at your husband, and you forget that marriage is a sacred bond, a covenant before God. Hi there, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Julie, and I love to encourage wives on their journey of personal growth and womanhood. If you want to grow as a biblical Christian homemaker or become an irresistible wife to your husband, then press that like and subscribe button. It's impossible to go through marriage without disagreements. You and your husband are two people who grew up completely in different homes, shaped by different experiences, different habits, and completely different ways of doing things. It's natural to think that our way is the best way. We all do it. And when things don't go the way we want, we often react. Some of us lash out in anger, and some of us give the cold shoulder. Others withdraw emotionally. And in the midst of these reactions, we tell ourselves a lie. He should accept me for who I am. But that's just it. It's a lie. Marriage isn't about remaining the same. It's about growing, about refining, about loving the way God intended for us. Proverbs 15 verse 1 tells us, "A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." When we respond in frustration and harshness, we add fuel to the fire. But when we choose softness, patience, and self-control, we create an atmosphere where love and understanding can flourish. And this is the art of being soft. And softness isn't weakness, it's wisdom. One of the most powerful things we as wives can develop is self-control. When a disagreement is beginning to escalate, we can often predict as where this argument is going. We can sense when our words is leading to tension, and in that moment, we have a choice. Do we step forward in frustration, or do we step back in grace? The Bible is clear about the importance of self-control. In Proverbs 25 verse 28, it warns us, "A man without self-control is like a city broken into and left without walls." Without self-control, we leave ourselves vulnerable. We allow emotions to rule over wisdom. In 2 Timothy 1 verse 7, we are reminded that God hasn't given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-control. Self-control isn't just a virtue, it's a gift from God. Something He has equipped us with so that we can walk in peace and not chaos. If we want strong, healthy marriages, we should learn to not just control our actions, but also our emotions. Here is another truth. We shouldn't even accept ourselves for who we are, because we all have a sinful nature. If we simply accept ourselves for who we are, we stop growing. And God calls us to more. We should always strive to be better, to grow in kindness, in patience, and in love, and in wisdom. The world teaches us that marriage is about making us happy, but God teaches us that marriage is about making us holy. A pastor once told my husband, "It's not about always being right, but it's about always being good." And that is what we as wives should strive for. Not winning an argument, but winning in love. This is exactly why I created a free mini-series to help wives grow, break free from old patterns, and become irresistible to their husband by cultivating these biblical qualities. If you are ready to step into the wife God has called you to be, then check out the free mini-series in the description down below. So, what does this look like in real life? When I sense that a disagreement is turning into an argument with my husband, I make a conscious decision to soften my words and to use kinder words. Instead of responding with frustration, I respond with a kind word. And if needed, I step away out of the conversation. This doesn't mean that you're ignoring the issue. It only means that you simply know when to address it. Timing is everything in marriage. There are moments when our emotions is too heightened to have a productive conversation. And if I recognize that I am just too upset, I take a step back. I give myself time to cool down and to return to the conversation when my heart is in the right place. So it's important that we shouldn't leave a disagreement hanging. We should always come back to resolve the issue and not to just sweep it under the rug. Because I've done that, and trust me, in the end, it did not work out good. The goal is resolution and not avoidance. Because marriage isn't about winning an argument, it's about working together as a team. And a team brainstorm together, a team solve problems together, and a team treats each other with kindness, respect, and patience. The world tells us to stand our ground, to fight our way, and to accept us for who we are. But biblical femininity calls us to something far much more greater. It calls us to humility, to wisdom, and the strength found in gentleness. Softness isn't about being passive, it's about being intentional. So the next time you feel frustration rising, ask yourself, am I choosing softness over hardness? Am I using self-control or letting my emotions control me? And am I leading with kindness even if I don't feel like it? Because when we live out these principles, our marriage will transform. And if you want more guidance on how to cultivate these qualities and step into the fullness of your role of a wife, don't forget to check out my free mini-series in the description down below. God has called you to be a wife to build up your home and not tear it down. And by embracing softness, self-control, and kindness, you will see the beauty that unfolds in your marriage. Please let me know in the comments down below if there was something in the video that resonated with you. Thank you for watching the video. If you haven't, please press that like and subscribe button and share it with another wife who might need some encouragement today.